Client is in it again. They're looping through the same grief, the same trauma. And no matter how much insight you give them, the story won't stop. Now, most practitioners try to talk their way out of this. But here's the truth: you can't logic someone out of a physiological loop. And when we try to use words to stop the nervous system response, we actually risk reinforcing the loop. So today I'm going to show you a 3-step coherence bridge to stop emotional looping in real time. And this is going to move your client from their story back into their body. The loop is a survival circuit. And where we get to that aha moment is right here. Insight is a top down approach, but looping is a bottom up approach. You're using a top down approach, you're already losing the session. The first thing is, don't ask your client why they feel that way, or actually, better yet, ask them where they feel it. And for practitioners, you're looking for things like their breathing, fluttering eyelids, but just noticing isn't enough. What you want to do is use your own presence to anchor them. So let's talk about co-regulation. As a practitioner, one of the most important things you can do is start to co-regulate with your client. The state of your nervous system is influencing your client's nervous system. So we're doing that pretty automatically when they come into the session, yet they're still in the loop. So we want to help them to get out of the loop. We need to allow them to start to entrain to our own nervous system. That's like two tuning forks, right? We want to start to sync up our energy field with your client's energetic field. The easiest way to do this is to just have them close their eyes and teach them coherent breathing. For those of you who haven't done coherent breath, the breath, it's a loop pattern. In other words, there's no holding in between. There's no pause at the end of the exhale, and there's no pause from the end of the inhale. Now, you can use a count of 6, you can use a count of 5, you can use a count of 4. Whatever you do, make sure that it's working for your client's nervous system state in that moment. Sometimes asking somebody to breathe in for a count of 6, especially if they're already in hyperarousal, is going to be difficult for them because they're already at rapid breath. As they begin to breathe with you, what's happening is that co-regulation is beginning to happen. Now, the next step here is, after you've taken them through the breath for anywhere between 2 and 5 minutes, now ask them, as they are beginning to be more present in their body, to notice the surface underneath their body. Just notice it. Notice the support of, let's say they're sitting in a chair or a couch, or their feet on the floor. Whatever that is, just notice the support. Because what you're doing is you are taking them from looping thoughts and bringing them back into their physical body. The other technique is, sometimes your silence is more important than any question that you could possibly ask your client. You know, as practitioners, we want to help them. And sometimes we're sitting there thinking about the next question. So don't do that. Just sit there and just be in the. So, in other words, you're holding that physical space for them, but you don't need to solve all their problems. those will begin to resolve on their own as they become more present with their own physical body. So, if I haven't met you yet, my name is Tina Brigitini. I am the founder of Brigitini Energy School. And remember, stopping the loop isn't about fixing the story, it's about holding the space. So, if you want to dive deeper into co regulation techniques, I've left a couple links down below. See you in the next video. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed this content. Many blessings. Tina Brigitini.